So tell me whenever you're ready.
I think so.
Right, in 2, 1, boom, we're live. Hello, mister.
Hi.
Thanks for doing this.
Thank you for coming.
So let's talk Aikido.
It's pretty hard to talk about Aikido, but...
I know. So you're a master of Aikido, right?
Yes, I'm fourth dan, so a Yom dan.
Fourth dan. To my knowledge, Aikido has up to 5...
yes, there are 10 grades, but there
10 grades.
Yes, but starting from fourth, like some reward for the knowledge of Aikido, or the spread of Aikido.
So you have been doing Aikido for
25 years.
25 years.
Yes.
Since when you were at your 20s, let's say?
Yes.
You're from Naples?
From Naples, yes. I live in Rome, and I started
You started
teaching.
Aikido back in Naples?
No, in Rome.
Was another master?
Yes, it's Aikikai master and from old style school.
Oh, so. Perfect. You're in Rome.
Yes, in Rome.
Is there a lot of masters of Aikido here in Italy, let's say?
Italy was a kind of field of many masters that come from all over the world in Italy, because
they do kind of reunions together and do seminars, let's say.
Yes, and it's I think Italy was one of the main country to do Aikido.
Yeah.
After Japan, of course. USA, France, indeed, and Italy.
So very popular in Italy.
Also because the chief of teachings, the master, the higher rank after the grandson of the founder is ninth dan.
Ninth.
Yes.
Wow.
And it teach mainly in Italy, but it's also over 19 years
over
old.
19 years old. Yeah. All his life has done Aikido.
Indeed. Yes. And he was also a student of Sensei Morihei Ueshiba, the founder of Aikido.
About you, when you started Aikido, why did you get involved to Aikido? Why didn't you choose another martial art?
I wasn't interested in kicking or striking or
like karate
boxing
or kickboxing or boxing.
Yes.
Not those, let's say, brutal sports.
I don't think it's brutal, but it's external. So it's about striking and kicking. But Aikido is like more blending with the opponent, and it's like a dance with a sword.
Somebody's coming with a knife and you use the momentum of him just
That's the correct translation of Aiki. Aiki is like union. So you blend with the opponent and redirect his attack whenever you want, whatever you want. But this is also a philosophy, because whenever an opponent tries to attack you, it's also uncovered some part of his body. So you have to aim to the empty space he creates, not striking against striking. Yeah. But as long as an opponent aims toward you with a strike or with a punch, it's also uncovers some part of his body. And so, since there are no rules, because there's no competition,
I know there is no. It's not Olympic sport. Aikido.
It's not a sport at all. Yeah, it's like a study,
a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, indeed.
Yeah, it was created by whom? Because I know that it's a modern martial art.
It's the founding of Aikido is about 80 years old. It's modern, like all the modern Budo. Yeah. It's after the World War II. So it's all the Budos are modern, starting from karate, from judo, and all Japanese are modern. Yeah. We can talk about Koryu, about the ancient martial arts and the ancient method, where you have real
attack
or real sword. Yeah. But it's more like something that you use to extend your knowledge. They're not again. They're not duels or competition with weapons, but only forms, and different kind of forms, starting from step by step or blending again with the weapons, and something that could be like a kumi. So it's sort of fight, yes, but it's not at all. You study. I think Aikido has become more something like about the study of the body, and it's also a philosophy. There's no need to say Aikido is effective as a martial arts, because it has in common with the martial arts only the forms. When a person comes here he wants to study, not to learn how to fight or to punch an opponent. He wants to understand, because what fascinated me
towards Aikido
was that, and I think people are maybe suggested by the movements, and they say it's like a dance, it's like moving together with a partner. There's no fighting opponent, and this could be strange, but it's
you don't do a lot of sparring to each other.
No, there's not at all
not
sparring. No, because
just learning the technique.
Yes, and trying to do together, not one against the other.
Like you said, also blending.
Yes, it could be like a team. It's strange.
You collaborate with each other.
Yes, but that's not something that's missing to Aikido, because there is no need of this in this study.
Yeah.
Because when you learn that every opponent that could attack you send you a message. People that want to attack you, they're sending a message.
Yeah.
I need something. And that empty inside the opponent, you can feel and reach inside his heart. It's not again.
I see.
It's strange, but you can be also calm in a traffic jam, or something is yelling at you. It's always a need. Something it says to you, I want to attack you because I need to something. And extending our own key is reaching the needing of the people. This is
that's important.
That's important.
To control your body, your own state.
Yes, and removing the brain that blocks you from feeling for your feelings, you start to feel the other. And when you collaborate, it's like a team, a sport that you do in team, like a tennis duo. No? You are a partner, and they against.
You start exchanging with each other.
Yes. It's not fighting, but this not means that Aikido is not a martial art. It's
a Japanese martial art. Yeah, of course.
It's from killing and cutting and ripple people away. So it's very hard. So I don't know what Aikido is, but I know what it has become. From the heart of war, it becomes heart of peace, and this is not stupid or childish. It's very
absolutely.
I think it's more mature. Because you can just not cut the throat away of your boss when in office contest, no, in a situation. You need to be more controlled and calm, because it's this society has no need of samurai.
Yeah.
But internal samurai.
Yeah, internal. Yeah, that's true. So in Aikido, do you do throws or not? You just do joint locks, twisting, these kind of things.
See, yes, because they come from jiu-jitsu, from
from jiu-jitsu.
Yes, from the ancient jiu-jitsu or the jitsu.
Jitsu is the Japanese.
The Japanese,
it's the classic,
classic Japanese art, but also is important that you have a healthy and performing body. So you live in your own temple.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
So you have to be to clean your body and feel to be one with your body, mind, body as one.
To new practitioners, is it difficult to start learning first steps of Aikido? Do they find it boring or attractive?
So,
to your experience,
a part is boring, like everything. Start new. But there's no more. When I started Aikido, they make me doing 10,000 times the same movement. But it doesn't. It makes perfect. It makes permanent. So if you do it wrong, probably you take it wrong for the whole life. So it's more like flexibility. You change always. There's no need to do uchikomi. No, uchikomi is the repetition. It's not about the repetition, but about feeling. So you can feel different position in different times. So it's better to to change frequently the techniques. So it's not boring, but at the same time you learn to feel.
Yeah.
The first, the most difficult part of Aikido is falling, because it's losing its own balance. And this losing of the balance means also losing what are you deeply involved.
Yeah.
Yes. And so it's like to reborn every time.
When I see martial arts, especially Aikido, I see a lot of collaboration by the practitioner and the master. Like the master do the job, they just collaborate, they don't use resistance.
Indeed.
If there is, let's say, a wrist twist, he just goes down and falls in a beautiful technique. He doesn't use resistance. And maybe this is something that a lot of people find disturbing, because they want to feel some resistance or do things more real.
I know, but there is a ladder. You have to climb a ladder of difficulty. When we practiced in higher level with my oldest student, or when I practiced to
what happens? You roll with him?
We exchange the role, and we start to try
use a little resistance,
indeed.
Make it more difficult, more true to life.
Yes, and we change constantly depending on the answer. So this is called Renraku Waza. So we connect the simple form one to the other. So it's like trying to make the body reply with the correct answer, not the mind. So
yeah, the body.
the body and the mind, that's one, replying with the correct answer to the attack. But if we start this with the newcomers, it will be very difficult to understand, because they can't feel themselves. And we always have a distance from the body and the mind. So it's not correct to start with resistance and strong body. The strong body is called kotai. It's a way of learning Aikido. And feeling a very strong opponent, it's a way to learn the lines of attack. It's not sparring. So it's not going into a ground fight or
absolutely.
You need also a strong attack, a strong weight. When I put my weight against you, I can feel it, and I need to learn how to control that weight. But if we start with the first days, we try to something that's not the correct way. Because we can rely on our knowledge, and we try to push and pull our fighting. So it will
get a mess. It will be a mess.
A mess, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
It's always ending ground fighting.
I believe large bodies like you or Steven Seagal that are also tall and have large structure, let's say, for them is easier to apply Aikido to other people because of their strength, of their power. Because of their large structure, they can twist the wrist easily.
Oh, I thank you for the to connect me to Seagal, let's say. But it's very difficult for me to do a wide branch of forms, because the forms of Aikido are not only in a way, they're omote and ura way. So omote, where you're big and try to go against the opponent from up to down.
Yeah.
But for me, it's
in that case, it's like you're the dominant, right?
Yes. But there are a lot of ura techniques that a woman or a smaller
women or small guys,
yes, can do.
That can harm, right?
Yes. And for me, it's very difficult to go underneath an opponent, no? But I can go over.
Yeah.
As I told before, when you attack me, you can do a void, then I can feel. Yeah. But for me, I can see the void from up to down. But other people that are smaller, can see the void, feel the void underneath.
Yeah.
And they go.
You feel more dominant, more secure with your Aikido than an average guy, let's say.
I think that that's the point. Aikido can teach your own Aikido. It gives you instrument to
and you create your own style.
I think that's yes. Thank you.
Yeah, perfect. I want to show you a video. It's about Steven Seagal. He had real skills. I think Steven Seagal is legit. He used to be very thin.
Also I was very thin.
Yeah.
Because
nowadays you can easily poke with Steven Seagal, but back in the days he was very fast. You can do the movement, but you cannot slow motion with your eyes. He's very fast, right?
Yes.
Also, I know that the guys don't use a lot of resistance. I know that, but there is a lot of, as you said, blending here, a lot of collaboration, but so smooth. Okay. It's very smooth.
Okay, so they're very, very nice ukemi and very nice falling. It's very good to stay in health.
Also using the weapons, the swords, the wooden swords.
I hope that you can feel and see when he moves always where is the void. It goes towards the empty space. And that's something that comes from weapons. Because you can go against a weapon or a sword. You can go straight to put your body on the sword on the enemy, of the enemy. So you learn this. You can do it the first day. We do some exercise to develop,
to stimulate this kind of
perception. So it's something that you can feel after a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
But
for example, here is an attack with a knife of this guy to Steven Seagal. He creates the distance. Bam! He catches his wrist and neutralizes.
Yes, and even the knife was not in the initial form of Aikido. It was introduced later because it's more comfortable or more easy to carry a small piece of wood than a big stick.
Yeah,
but it uses the same principle. This kind of principle. It's starting from learning. Yeah. And you have the first time you learn how to move, how to feel.
Sure.
You need to feel the body. And the meaning of extending the ki means to feel the inner part of the body of your enemy. So there's a lot of grabs and picking and touching. That's not striking because like your body becomes a sword that touch the sword of the enemy and guides in the right way.
Have you ever been to seminars in Japan?
Yes, I've been.
When did you learn Japan? Do you speak Japan?
No, not so fluent. Just phrases, understanding, and have a good understanding of Japanese. Because
did you get into a course or something, or just didactic learning?
We do also courses of Japanese in our dojo because we have practice. A student is mother language. It's a native speaker. So it's
native speaker.
Yes, we have. We do on the Sundays. We do Japanese.
Is there a big attendance?
Not so much, but
not so much. Yeah. Because
the first thing is to learn the symbol, the katakana, hiragana, kanji. It's difficult because it's a wide knowledge, like Aikido.
How many letters are in the alphabet of Japan?
Maybe the basic two alphabets and katakana, hiragana are 50.
Basic two alphabets?
Yes, there are three alphabets.
Three alphabets in Japan.
Yes.
Wow.
Katakana it's for very very simple. Hiragana for phonetics and to grammar, and kanji that come from China.
Have you ever teach in a dojo in Japan?
No.
You always been in seminars?
Yes. It's very difficult to teach in Japan because you have to be strictly connected with a Japanese master. So Probably
You need to have a strong bond with them, right?
Yes.
But there in Japan, Aikido is very popular. Do you see a lot of practitioners there?
They indeed more than other countries, but it's they do it the correct way. They do without thinking about violence or striking or fighting.
They have the proper culture to understand Aikido.
Yes, and the more full class, the class where there are more people in the humble
How many?
dojo, 60 people at 6 o'clock in the morning.
60 people at 6 a.m.?
Yes.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yes, a lot of people do this because they know that they do with the aim of be connected with oneself.
Healthy,
indeed. Then they don't care at all about fighting.
So they have met this philosophy and they just embrace this philosophy and they just love it.
Yeah, they
don't
probably
do it.
are born with this philosophy.
Yeah.
They don't need to learn.
Yeah.
It's a very different point of view. When we need something that's it's about violence, about fighting. We always try to think what will I do in that condition.
Yeah, true.
That's something tricky in your mind because you never know.
Your body goes under stress.
Yes, you can never. You can try it indeed. You can try to learn how to blend with the problems. The opponent. I want to try. I try to share something that happened to me in a crowded disco. All the people are getting outside in a very rush manner. And the first thing I do was taking my friends and pushing it against the wall. And they're very safe. It's because the main energy comes from inside, like a river. And when you go in a very strong river with a strong flow, you go on the side. That's
sure. Because if not,
I do it really in a natural manner. So there's no think about what will I do. I do it
it comes to you naturally.
Yes, and I think that that's the flowing of the life that makes you very tired and preoccupied. Busy with your mind, and you can feel ashamed.
Yeah.
But if you join with the key of your life, you can feel really calm.
Just so people know, key is the energy.
The inner energy, yes.
Yeah.
Always, all the things are key.
Yeah.
It's like the nature, no? Like an Indian Manitou or prana.
I believe you have seen that Aikido lately has been seen in very low popularity.
Yes, I feel it, and I feel like a problem because it's very difficult to grow a class of teenagers.
Yeah.
There is a lot of kids joining Aikido and older people that they say, I always wanted to do a martial arts, but never find the time. Now I'm 50. I'm 50 and I want to try something. So it's an internal martial arts could be useful, like Qigong or Tai Chi, for example. But I think that Aikido is more difficult. It's you need more power
to handle it
than Tai Chi. But I don't know. I'm not a Tai Chi expert, the Tai Chi master. But that's probably something that people are researching in Aikido. And it's not a loss of popularity, but there is indeed a loss of popularity in a teenager.
I've done Tai Chi. Tai Chi, I also got a certificate in Tai Chi from this Chinese master. And it was all about the dancing, but also breathing a lot. Sort of yoga. And they used it a lot also about rehab. To rehab people that had problems, let's say, from the muscles or injuries, they used a lot the Tai Chi. It's like a dancing format, and a lot of old people in China do attend Tai Chi classes, and they say it helps a lot, and I do believe it, yeah, because it's all about movement, range of motion. You're always moving your joints, your limbs in the space. It's a beautiful sport, but it's more like a yoga and a breathing system. You use a lot of your breaths.
That's the same in Aikido, but what is I think a point of
but
strength.
in Aikido, there is a lot of joint twist, joint locks, and a lot of there's action.
Yes,
quick action.
With two people connected, while Tai Chi and the yoga are a solo form of art, Aikido needs a partner to be because about flowing energy from one person to another. So it's you can do.
So the energy dance is around two persons in Aikido.
Yes, it goes from one to other and back.
Have you already met students practitioners that have already understood the philosophy of Aikido and you enjoy rolling with them?
Yes, of course. I also always enjoy to roll and take ukemi for my students. And
perfect.
It's nice. But the very difficult part of Aikido is leaving your mind outside of the practice. You always
you need to be very free.
Very free.
Like water.
No mind, no? Mushin. So, no mind.
You need to switch off the brain and just
feel your body. The body of the partner. If the partner makes a resistance, you feel resistance. So, it's okay to feel resistance, but it's another kind of practice.
So, do you do you don't do strength sort of training? Do you do push-ups or pull-ups?
If you need, you can do it, but it's your own feelings. If you need to do more strength in your leg,
but during a session of your
there's no
there
needing.
Is no strength.
Aikido is not calisthenics, so it's about
there is no strength.
No,
you don't do push-ups.
Maybe sometimes after the weekend, after the long holidays, so we get in shape. Okay.
What about running? Do you run? Do you do sessions when you run? How's the conditioning in Aikido?
I think that more connect to Aikido is swimming. It's more indicated to swimming than running, because we always use a lot of legs. In Aikido, we use we get the power of the heart inside our leg, so we are strongly connected with the heart. So I think swimming and maybe something about feeling the body, pull it up in the water. It's very, very useful to Aikido. It's always a form of feeling our own body,
right?
But it misses the connection with another. Maybe like a synchronized swimming.
So, Carlo, what do you think would help into raising again the popularity of Aikido? Do you think more marketing is necessary?
I think
from Japan.
I think a correct marketing could be useful if we really stick to the idea of the fighter or the warrior or some that has supernatural power against the evil.
Yeah.
No, that's not correct. It's a marketing that could be a very big delusion.
Let me ask you something. Do you think there are people that believe their masters do have superpowers and they just stay motivated by this thing?
There are a lot of strange people.
Yeah.
No, I don't like this kind of approach to me. I like to have students that uses they feel what they do, not impressed by the mind. But if you roll down because I am your teacher, you are subduing your body to your mind.
Yeah. And
that's the opposite of Aikido. You don't have to take ukemi because I'm your master.
Absolutely.
There is no need of that at all. Because your mind is saying, do it because something could happen. That's against Aikido. You have to flow.
Yeah.
Don't let your mind dominate you. Your fears. No, you fear your master. It's not so good.
Let's say a 25 or 30 years experience of a master. Does it work in a street fight? If something happens in a bar or somewhere?
First of all, as I said before, you in a bar, even of the brawl, no, maybe something happens. You have to reach your own position. Indeed, before attacking someone, try to reach your security. It's like a strategy.
Mm-hmm.
What is your safest point you have to reach? I don't know if someone shoot you at 400 meters with a sniper rifle. I don't know what.
No.
Okay, but
checkmate.
Okay, but something happens and against you. You have to need to know what is your position. Don't try to do something.
Don't be the douchebag.
Yes.
Just keep your place.
Yes, indeed.
Be safe with your friends and your state. Yeah.
Don't try to looking for for it.
For something. Yeah.
Yes.
So as you said, Aikido is not an Olympic sport. It has nothing to do with fighting. It's more philosophy. So let's say when you see a wrestler or judo, you won't never have to do with them, right?
Because no, I do. I did it because I like to feel something different. Because a judoka or wrestler.
You want to try out the skills of Aikido?
No, my skill, my own skill.
Yeah.
My own feelings.
Yeah. Your skills of Aikido.
It's the same.
Yeah.
I am Aikido, so I want to feel what a wrestler could do if I'm at the ground, where he push, where he try to mix his strength. Where he applies his strength on my joints, on my necks.
You like to experience this new stuff from other martial artists.
Yes, I also was.
Have you tried rolling with a wrestler?
Yes, very hard.
Yeah, how was it?
As long as I have to.
The wrestlers always grab from your leg, right?
Yes, but I have strong legs.
Yeah.
So it's I always use my legs like pushing away like a bench press against the wrestler, and I think that could be useful. I find it useful, but I never thought of it before. So it's I tried using my experience, but that's my experience, not what Aikido learn.
Absolutely.
Teaches. No, I become free of forms because I don't care about forms like something that is not natural, is not useful. But of course, they're forms.
Do you think, just for the sake of raising the popularity of Aikido, do you think this is something that can't happen because people are more attracted towards violence? Or sports that show violence more brutally or faster? As you said, if you do boxing or karate, things are external and you just learn those skills and apply them in the ring. But with Aikido, it always will take time because you said newcomers need to learn the new techniques. And after some times, he can roll with his master and use some resistance, which will take time, right?
Okay. I'm expecting this question.
Yeah.
Yes, but we study like a general, not like soldier. We prefer how to develop a plan, something that have a wider strategy. Yes, because violence is the quickest answer to everything, but not the wisest one.
So we're talking about the popularity of Aikido. People that are so attracted to violence, to violent sports, like we said, like MMA, boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, etc. Do you think this will this fucks up with the popularity of reducing the popularity of Aikido? a sport that is more about the philosophy of the individual.
I don't think that connected.
It's not connected.
No, I don't think so, because it's more about the idea of Aikido. Aikido tries to resolve the conflicts without violence. Violence could be the easiest answer to a problem, because if you feel something that could be happen to you, you try to. If you don't have the right way to handle that problem, you probably feel lost.
Yeah, but they think that with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, they feel they have this weapon to defend themselves when something happens.
That something happens, it's in your mind. It's not real. So if you are really concerned about what could happen, you are leaving your mind to have the power on your body, on your feelings,
and to let this something to happen to you.
I don't care. If something has to happen, it has to happen, but you don't go trying to find if your skill are good. Maybe trying to be aggressive in your word, trying to find how to test your skill in a real contest. Not in a sport contest. To be.
So you think this has nothing to do with reducing the popularity of Aikido throughout the world?
I don't know. I don't think
the marketing of MMA has nothing to do with that.
If you want to sell something, no, you try to push the focal point, the point of strength of that product. But Aikido is not a product, so you don't have to sell it. But even if you want to sell it, I can say that what you feel in a real contest, it's more. It has more probability to be calm when your boss tried to point out an error or an email you didn't send. Could be more.
What can trigger people to come to Aikido, to make it more popular, except, say, a big marketing from Japan about its sport?
It depends on the age of the. There are a lot of kids in Aikido, very, very lot of kids.
That do Aikido?
That do Aikido, yes. And a lot of older people from 14. And that's something that could be...
Kids usually come and go, or there is a part that stay with...
they stay until the 13, 14, when they probably have something that other needs.
For example, to go to school to study.
To go to study,
to get more focus there. Yes. And so they leave the sport they're doing.
But at the moment, there's a lack of...
knowledge?
Of practitioner of every...
every age?
Every age in a lot of sports. There is no knowledge of sport like something that's good. Even I see a lot of teenagers doing nothing. What do you do? Nothing. I just study. And what do you do? Well, sometimes I go running. Sometimes I go with a soccer.
They are not engaged with the sport.
No, it's a problem.
Not regularly.
Not regularly, because the weight of the study are going, and they are not so strong to bear a very difficult competition, for example.
I have always noticed that when I do training, my memory improves. And when I go to school, I just remember things better.
That's true.
I just feel more fresh in my brain.
Yes.
And it's like a reset, Every time I go to training that I train, I do individual training, but anytime I train, it's like I reset, I clear off my RAM memory, let's say, and everything starts again from the beginning.
That's very correct.
Because a lot of oxygen goes there. When you train.
If you develop all your mind or your memory or your ability with maths or Latin or this kind of studies, and you leave your body apart, there's something that goes wrong.
Yeah.
Indeed. So you have to be in a...
And they end up buying drugs from the pharmacy store.
Yes.
Because they don't know how to deal with the situation, because they will feel stressful, headaches, stomach aches, everything.
Yes. Indeed.
Because exercise, movement is what makes people healthy and stay true to life for a better life quality.
And feel the life with your body, your senses, with your skin, with your feelings. Yes, all the body is
also make you like a more positive person. Have you noticed people that are sports person are more positive?
Yes, because
take things in a sport way.
What makes you stay well is to be connected with a healthy body. And that's the point. We don't need to fight to develop a sort of
absolutely
ego, no? You know, because if you win, you are a champion. If you lose, you are a loser. That's not the aim of competition. I think that the competition is very useful in a certain way to develop a sense of responsibility with your training. Sure. When you go in a contest, in a competition, you have what they say in the ancient times: to be thankful to your opponent that has teach you something.
True. True.
And this is the good point of a competition, but not in this world now, because we have only the winner is takes it all, and the loser is a loser.
Yeah,
and that's not correct.
Yeah, because you learn back in my competition days when I did karate and taekwondo, I do remember that I learned what is losing, I learned what is winning. These two things were very important. Respecting each other, exchanging the experiences in the tournaments with other guys that you never knew. But even if you lose, you just become better because you see where are your problems and you just want to improve them then for the next game. And taekwondo, karate helped me a lot with this because I also learned about the social group, living with other practitioners, people, and it's just a beautiful experience.
And
it raises your discipline a lot.
Indeed. And you feel trying to fight your opponent, your the partner of your match. So it's your opponent in that case.
Yeah.
You fight it with the correct way, with the strictly under the rules.
Yeah.
No? Filling the rules.
Yeah. Fair play.
The fair play. That's something that's it's not so happening now these days.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, because it's kind of losing of fair play because it's pointing to the victory. You do everything you can just for the victory, not to learn how to be better. And it's going under your mind. That's your worst enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Your worst enemy is your mind that says you have to win, doesn't care how. And that's what Aikido focus on. Your mind, it's your enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you try to find something that could be useful for your ego, no, it's bad because you don't need to fight for your ego.
Ego is like blinding you, see what's really happening.
Yes, because you have to live the moment, the now, and then the present, not what could happen if someone attacks me, and live in another moment that's not the present. And there's a tricky mind that goes. It's like cheating in sport.
Yeah.
Doing Aikido just to fight and be stronger and kill someone.
Doing Aikido, you remove the ego.
Yes, at all. You feel
you're so equal with your opponent.
Yes. I try to explain a very difficult concept, and even in a different tongue that's not mine. In English, it's in classic Budo, your partner, it's like bigger yourself. It's something that's like yourself, but bigger and stronger.
Oh,
that's you have always the kata. In the kata, you do something that's someone is attacking you, and you do your best to fight that enemy.
Yeah.
But in Aikido, it changes the point of view. That bigger yourself, it's yourself. So how to defeat yourself? You have to work on your own weakness, because that's fighting yourself. If I see in my opponent someone that I could easily defeat because I'm cheating and because I can do it, because I'm getting stronger, and I try to defeat him, I'm not working on myself. I know what my weaknesses are, so I learn how to improve my weakness and fight my weakness. That's fighting myself without cheating. And the ego tries to cheat every time.
True.
Anyway, I have an experience about ego that's about be scared. That happens to people that have back pain, for example, and they do surgery to remove scoliosis and to get a strider position.
Okay.
And they have to do some about his psychology and therapy, because changing your posture could make you more scared in the world. So if you be and have a correct posture and you are not very used to do it, so if you go in a curved way, looking in the ground, when you do this surgery and change your posture, you have a lot of fear. You're very scared, and just changing your posture. So the body and the mind are the same. So if you work on your body and don't cheat with your ego, okay, I do it. Yes, I do it. Okay. Next time, I don't go today. I am okay. I did it the same. Okay, tomorrow I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's cheating, no? And
true.
And that's about your ego. It's because you feel you're trying to cheat, and that's the kind of problem. Because Aikido focuses on this kind of tricks. And being not a competition, you can really rely on your connection with your mind and your body. But that's the point. If you see your opponent like an enemy or someone that could be attacking you in the street or in wherever. It's leaving your mind, your mind to go too far. Why don't you practice today and feel good today?
Yeah.
And live the moment. And be more connected with your mind. Because I'm sure that if something could happen, because everything could happen, and you stay connected, see, you are here in the moment. That's what martial arts and Aikido could learn. All the good martial arts with good teachings, with good teacher, do it. Some arts with the competition and the connection with losing and winning and your ego and your feelings. And Aikido also, but not about an opponent, but your partner. Start to feel the partner now in this moment. When you start Aikido in the training, you do the bow. You do the ritual of Rei. Rei means etiquette. It's the formal of greetings.
Yeah, the ethics part.
The ethics part. That's very important, because without ethics, there's no Aikido. Without...
you need to follow some rules.
Yes.
What about you? Do you try to still improving your skills in Aikido?
Of course, always.
Always.
Always, no ending. Because...
you said you were a 4th Dan, right?
Yes.
Do you intend to compete for the 5th?
There's no competition.
To go for a test? To test your skills for the 5th? How do you test your skills in Aikido?
You do forms until...
you do forms?
Forms until...
Like in karate, the same thing?
Yes.
Okay.
There's forms of solo with the weapons and with the partner. You need to show your knowledge of the basic
Where do you
form.
do that? You can do it here in Rome as well, or you should go to Japan?
Not at all. I need a higher level rank. So I need a 7th down.
Okay, someone is 7th down, he can take care of you for the test.
Yes, but starting from the 4th, I finished my technical skills. So now I have to develop about teachings. So my 5th dan exam
has to do with
teachings. Yes, I have to do some lessons with the supervision of higher level ranks. And they see how I can explain, how can I teach, how can spread the Aikido. Because from 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th dan are not with exam.
Absolutely.
So it's...
I see. It's about teaching.
About teaching, about
the experience that
also the age. It's very strange to see a young 6th dan, because more or less you have to be 60.
So you're improving. That's a good thing. I love to see people that love what they do. For example, you do teach Aikido, and that's a great thing, and you do that with passion. And
it's strange because you when you do something for work and you make your passion for work, you feel always to enjoying your. But this on the other hand,
you're doing what you love, man.
Yes, but sometimes I don't feel to the pressure of the work. But I never stop working. Yeah. Because I'm always at work.
You do what you love always. And luckily you work in that field. And that's beautiful. Before, have you ever tried the other martial arts except Aikido?
I did karate in my youngest years. So
I started karate when I was 7 years old. My father sent me there.
Okay. No, I was a child, me 9, 10.
Yeah. Karate back then was very popular. You remember I used to watch the Van Damme's movies?
I think it's, yes.
And the spinning kicks, roundhouse kicks, front kicks, side kicks, everything of this was just in my mind, and I used to imitate him just by looking at the TV and do those skills at home. And then my father just sent me to this karate course. But again, also in karate, there is a lot of philosophy. It's not like they spare a lot with each other. There is a lot of technician every day. You just also, when you do, let's say, when you roll with your opponent, you try to stay best at touching, not striking full force.
Control.
You have
control. It's about control.
Controlling the mind, your movements, body, joints, everything.
Yes, I like all the martial arts of the Japanese.
Same.
I think that I choose my way in Aikido because I start to feel better, to be connected.
You found yourself when approaching to Aikido.
I don't care more about what I have to do. It happens. So it's very natural to me to do Aikido every day. Who
is your oldest student?
My older student is Gianfranco. Gianfranco is 75 years old. It's very... older for my... It's oldest...
Is the guy right there?
This guy there, yes. Is,
You're here in an exhibition?
Yes, and... we do a lot of exhibition.
So what do you call this thing which is black?
That's the hakama.
Hakama.
It's some people thinks that it's a skirt, but it's a big trouser. So it's it's a very wide trouser. It comes from riding.
Is it given just to those that have the black belt, let's say?
Only
First dan, second dan?
there is no a common rule. Some dojos make the akama before the shodan, the first dan. But
how many belts are there before you go to the first dan?
There are 6 grades, 6 tests.
So it starts with a white.
There's no color.
It's not
just
like,
number,
okay.
just steps.
Okay.
It's Q grades from 6th Q, from first Q
to 6th.
No, they are backwards. So
they are backwards.
5,
okay,
4.
Till we go to the first dan.
To first
okay.
dan.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, first Q, then first dan.
Okay, first Q, then first dan.
It's they comes from Go, the chess, the Chinese chess, the board game.
Yeah, the board game.
And they call Q and dan from a difference.
Interesting.
It's a strategy game. You conquer territory. From with white and black. Kings stones.
Yeah.
And if your opponent has a more experience than you, he gives you a dan handicap. So you, if there is from me and you a 6 grades of distance, you give me 6 stones of advance. So I can put 6 stones, then you start. And this are done.
Interesting. Interesting stuff. So here you are in an exhibition?
In Rome, yes.
Here in Rome.
And that's
doing this
kumijo.
With sticks, right?
That's kumijo. It's like a form from the Takemusu style, Iwamaryu. And it's when there are 10 forms with sticks paired. And we start doing in Dankai, in step by step. Then we do flowing. Then we do it like duel. Yes.
It looks beautiful. do you often go to exhibitions?
Yes, a lot.
A lot.
Because we like do it because it's a form also of competition with ourselves. This interview, it's like something I'm not used to do, and I like to feel what
something
I feel now.
New,
no?
Yeah. I wanted to ask: Do you exchange with other masters of Aikido here in Italy? Do you get together? Do you do types of seminars?
We do.
With the students?
Yes, we are connected in the Europe mainly. So we are from other countries of Europe, and we do gathering in December. We next very important gathering will be in Modena, the 7th and 8th of December.
7th, 8th of December.
Thanking people from the whole Europe, from the Scandinavia to Spain.
So it's going to be a big exhibition.
A big exhibition and a big...
Are you going to be part of doing something?
I don't know, probably. Don't know. But I am the organization.
Yeah, because those are the guests and you are the hoster.
Yes, me, Vera, and my friends in Italy, we host this
other European Aikido dojos.
Yes, and 6 dan from Spain. That was the student of the Moriro Saito Sensei. Was student of O-Sensei. That's the founder of Aikido.
Wow, 6 dan in Spain. Yes. How old is he?
I think 60 more or less. 65, 62.
But also I've seen that also in Kung Fu, Wushu, the masters are pretty old. They tend to get the latest grades when they are very old, 80, 90.
Indeed, it's like a pyramid scheme. So we have few higher level lengths and a wider number of lower ranks.
Yeah, sure.
But that's correct.
So, what is the reason that you would invite youngsters to come and practice Aikido?
To enjoy the practice of Aikido.
To enjoy.
To feel good.
Social.
Yes, indeed. To make social acquaintance, and to feel what Aikido can give, because there are rules, there are etiquette, discipline. There is also the possibility to teach one day, to become a master of Aikido at every age. There's no limit. My oldest student in terms of age, it's Gianfranco, that started 2 years ago. It's 75. He did the first 2 level.
Wow.
And it's very good. It's very nice.
He's happy with that.
He's happy, and he did his first roll ukemi after 1 year, but it's happy.
Wow. Do you do anything else except teaching Aikido at your dojo?
No, my dojo is
your main objective?
My full-time job.
Yeah.
I left my job of engineer. I was an engineer for medics. And
wow.
I'm very happy to.
But you're very happy with Aikido. You
Yeah.
just feel this is the right thing for you.
No, I think so. But I also this is a place where people can meet together,
yeah.
and do also knowledge, and not only Aikido, but connected discipline like Shodo. It's calligraphy, and also. That's writing the and also Shatsu. That's very important to feel good, and also Japanese. I said before.
Yeah, you said before. Yeah, courses in Japanese.
Courses in Japanese, and that's something that it's also social, because we also do Aikido for people with special people. Okay. And they have mental disorder, mental illness, and they feel good with depression, and also some mental retard.
Yeah.
So
Handicaps. Yeah. Wow, nice. I didn't know about that.
It's because it's about feelings.
Yeah.
Not mind feelings.
Not
but
mind, yeah. It's a lot of internals.
Internals, yes.
Yeah.
And they start to get better, because, okay, every kind of sport, it's important. Yes, indeed. If you do sport and you do movement and you feel good with your body, it's perfect. Every kind of sport. If you are attracted with Aikido, maybe there is a reason. I don't know what.
Sure, yeah. You'll figure out later.
You'll figure out later, indeed. And we are open arms and accepting everybody to feel and try Aikido.
Absolutely. If someone asks, hello, master, can I come to Aikido for self-defense? Can I teach myself some self-defense if I come and register to this class? What is the answer?
Some people
the simple
can't.
Answer.
I don't think that I have a simple answer. This is a very difficult question, because if you come here and are trying to find something that I can give you, I can give you a defense for your mind, not from somebody, something that
some crazy dude that is...
If some time ago I was probably I started also Aikido because I feel the power of Aikido, to be strong, to be I left this idea, but it happens to there is sometimes it has to feel and grow inside yourself that that's not this the point of Aikido. So probably I'll accept him and try to
implement the philosophy of Aikido into him
step by step, and trying to feel why this person is so scared, because you're scared if you need
something,
if you need to defend from something. Maybe it could be also real, because you have a difficult contest of your life, because
you live in a bad neighborhood, let's say, and you always face things,
and you think, or you still think that violence could be the easy answer. That's a problem. So I want to help you. Not you as this person. Yes, I want to help this person to reach inside himself why he's so scared, and what can we can do together to be not more scared. Because if you are a bigger Tyson, a big boxer, the best boxer in the world, but you're scared, you're not performing good. So
something's missing.
Yes. So let's try together to find what is missing. And that's could be useful Aikido. Doing
Aikido, it's also sort of a rehab, like
mental rehab.
Always mental. Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful. Aikido, beautiful sport. I've always liked to try out Aikido, and when I came at your dojo 3 months ago, I really did like it. How the class was organized, the tranquility and the order, everything is perfect. It's just like every other martial arts in its way. And I could be
a good martial arts has to be.
Yeah.
It's my effort, my intention, and I do my best to make a good martial arts dojo.
To always improve it.
Yes, indeed. I'll never stop. To feel okay. I'm arrived. I'm the master of the Aikido in the world.
Yeah.
Stupid. So stupid. So I need to improve always. Also the dojo, making a better place, make a new lamp, or be clean, and always a place where you can stay comfortable with hot, warm shower, and also do be clean. You need to
improve the conditions of the place. Yes. Yeah, that's a good thing. A lot of people are attracted to something when they see a good hygiene, for example.
We leave the shoes aside so we can naked food. So it's very important.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
That's important to be clean. So.
To be clean, yeah. That's a good thing, yeah. Well, that's nice. Well, Carlo, how can people reach to you if they want to contact and come to your dojo and try it out Aikido?
Okay, I have a dojo in Roma, Portuense, Largo La Loggia. Everybody is welcome. You can find also in my site, on website, it's aikidoroma.org.
.org. Okay.
And you can contact me. Also, I'm on Facebook with my school, my group.
What is the name?
My name is Carlo Cocorullo.
On Facebook?
On Facebook, yes.
Okay.
And
I thought you had a page for the Aikido.
Takemusu Aikido Roma.
Okay.
This is my school, my dojo.
On Instagram?
The same.
The same thing like in Facebook.
Takemusu means spontaneous.
Spontaneous. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful.
But it's composed by take. It's bu. It's different way to read a kanji. You can read bu come bushi. Budo. Bu. It's take. It's another way to read that ideogram. So
fascinating stuff about Aikido and Japan.
There's a lot of things, yes.
Yeah.
I just want to focus on another point that we missed in this interview, but I think it's very interesting. That we about the weapons, we have a sword without the point. The point of kisaki, it's the cutting edge of the sword. Yeah. It's cut away because. Not a sort of peace, no? No war, no peace. But also, we have to focus your own energy in the missing point. You have to learn how to find what is the missing point of your life. And Aikido can help you. It's about feelings, about staying well with yourself. Not about fighting or violence, indeed.
It's an amazing lifestyle Aikido. And just something else, is it expensive to come and do Aikido?
No, we do also a kind of students special price, and we do also family discount. We like to have people encouraged to come here and not be so oppressed by money and
not ego about money.
But on the other hand, we also ask for a semester. Because it's like a university, like a campus, like a school. Because we do 6 months. And half February we do exams, and we are all the team, all the black belts, all the teachers follow you, and we need that people grows in Aikido. So it's very important to us to make the people take exams.
Yeah,
it's a
generation.
It's like a sort of fighting with yourself, no?
Yeah.
And we have no competition, but a competition with ourselves. So take a test. Try to train regularly, followed by good teachers, and reach your goals in the semester.
Yeah.
And that's the point. You can be not about ego, not taking the grades and become 7 millesimo dan, 100 dan. So no, take your exam. Feel uncomfortable when you do the exam, no? It's exam are difficult.
Yeah, sure.
Always, at every age, and this kind of feelings you have to learn and to feel in the exam contest. Exam, and we can help you in this semester to reach the exam with a calm mind. Yeah, and that's the point.
That's about Aikido.
That's about Aikido. Yes.
It was a pleasure,
Thank
Carlo,
you.
meeting you.
That's Aikido. No? We met and we reach.
Yeah.
That's
perfect.
Okay. Grazie.
We're out. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
How was it?
Wow. I feel good. I feel